partners and sponsors. So this is an overview of what we did last session. Now, it is worth mentioning here that we will be linking all the websites and our social media handles, and we will be giving them to you after the orientation. So you can always check them out and know more about our branch and what we did last semester. Moving forward, so basically, we have worked on 20 plus projects with organizations from all across the country, but some worth mentioning are given here, and I would like to give you an example of those. So there's Shana Foundation, which works for rehabilitation of acid attack survivors. Helping Hand India NGO, which works for disabled children and their education. Mitiha, which works for terracotta artisans upliftment. Naturalist Foundation, which works for environmental protection and awareness, and Lakshya Foundation, which works for children and women empowerment. So, when we mean that we support a cause that matters to the society, we mean working with such organizations. So, I hope now you get a fair idea of what are the projects that we entail. So, also it's worth mentioning that the detailed account of all these projects, so it has the verticals that we have worked on, verticals meaning that the work that we have done for them, the domain of work. It's all given in the social media handles. It's on our Instagram page and it's also on our website. So if you want to read in more detail about what we did in these projects, you can always head out to the social media handles and read. So moving on to the most important question of this orientation, which is why join us? So, can I get a little bit of interaction in chat box? Are you guys feeling interested to join the society? Can I get a few yeses or your opinions? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Woohoo. Very nice. That's really nice of you to be so interactive. So, just to aid your thrill and to aid your curiosity about why you should join us, we will give you a highlight of the pointers of what makes 180 DC stand out from all other societies in the cell. Because let's be real, when you are admitted to Delhi University, you are bombarded with so many societies and activities and cells and whatnot, and you get so overwhelmed and confused by all of the jazz that you forget what really matters and what you might really enjoy. So, to give you a direction into what 180 DC brings for you on the table, we have these points. So, firstly, it's a new field. So, like we mentioned, consulting might not be everybody's forte. And when we joined 180 DC, we didn't even know about consulting. So, every expert is once a beginner, you know, and it's a very new field, and you will get to learn so much more from this. We provide you with networking opportunities. So, like you saw, we have branches all across the world. So, we get networking opportunities like no other society, where we get to interact with like minded people in different countries as well. So, next we have an incredible team. Our team is really what makes us stand out because we choose with utmost care the most brilliant and enthusiastic people from the lot. And it's a very competitive process, but it's worth it. Next, we have training and development sessions where we focus on your learning in the society and not just, the mundane works of a society. Then we have professional guidance. This might not have been mentioned before, but we do have professionals from the field of consulting itself who help us do the projects and who guide us and mentor us. So we have professional guidance in that sense. We have global exposure in the sense that we have a lot of worldwide organizations tied up with us, and 180 DC itself has a lot of reach. So we provide you with global exposure in order to understand the field better. Then we have client interaction. Now, this is kind of a intervention, a senior sort of an intervention where I would like to mention the importance of communication in college. So moving forward now, तो आप तो सब लोग freshers हो, but college really brings out your communication skills, and it's really important to develop them. So with client interactions and with practical experiences that 180 DC provides you with, you really get to culture your leadership skills and your communication skills, which give you a very big edge, when you get into your placement part of your life and all of that. So it's really important to culture all that, even if, like, just in general, going forward in college, please make sure that you focus a lot on your communication skills and your outwardly skills. So yeah, that's about some of the highlights of the cell. So moving forward is our recruitment process. Now we are towards the end of the PPT, where we discuss the recruitment process in vague details, because the accurate details will be provided to you on our social media handles. So stay updated there. You must follow all the handles, and you will get to know about the recruitment process in much detail. But to give you an overview of what it's like, there is first the application form. So we'll be releasing it shortly. um, After the application form, after filling it, we shortlist you on the basis of your answers in the form. So we ask for your CV and your answers, and we make a judgment on that. So there is a shortlisting round. Next, those who have made through this round get to go to the group discussion. Group discussion is where all the shortlisted people, they are grouped together, and we judge you on the basis of your interaction skills, your leadership skills, and basically your listening power and group interaction abilities. So after you make it through the group discussion round, which is also an eliminator round, we have a personal interview round. So in the personal interview, we basically get to know you better, get to know your goals in life, and whether they align with our vision as well. So that's what the personal interview entails. And then if you clear that, you are welcome to the team, and we welcome you with open arms and a progressive work culture, basically. Should I repeat the selection process? Uh, Divya, just to like give you an overview, you can take a screenshot of this slide. So basically, you can read through it. It's just an overview, but a detail of the recruitment process will be there on our social media handles. It will also be on our website. So basically, you need to head to our website and fill out the application form when it is released, and then you will be guided by us on the WhatsApp groups and everything about what to do next in the recruitment process. Is that okay? Okay. So I hope that clears it. You will get all the steps. You will get all the steps handed over to you by us. Okay, moving forward, this brings us to the end of the PPT and much of the formal part of the organization and this orientation as well. So yeah, we will probably give you all the details and everything right after the orientation. So stay tuned for that and don't leave the WhatsApp groups. So I would formally like to end the PPT part and all the chick chick so that you can enjoy the orientation going forward, because we have a lot of fun activities planned for you now. Starting with a video that we have prepared for you. So in this,
Yeah, I would just like to interrupt for a minute. All
yeah,
those who have joined late, who couldn't join, or all those who are watching us on YouTube, if you have missed any part, don't worry. We'll refurnish you with the information. We'll figure out a way to convey everything to you again. Okay, so don't worry about that. From wherever you have joined, just enjoy that part. So, whatever you have missed, we will compensate for that. Okay, thank you. Go ahead, dear.
yeah, and this might be a great opportunity for you to turn on your cameras, because now that you're done with the formal part, we would really like to take a moment and look at all of you, look at all our freshers. So please turn on your cameras if you can and enjoy the next segment, which is a very heartfelt video that we have prepared for you. It is basically our team members sharing their experiences and sharing what consultancy and 180DC means to them. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy it with your cameras open, hopefully. So, yeah.
180 Degrees Consulting is the world's largest university based consultancy providing services to socially conscious organizations. We are a global network mentored by professionals but largely run by students. We are present in over 35 countries with 170 branches. At our branch in Daulat College, since our establishment, we have worked on over 20 projects and we are continuing to thrive.
When I joined college, I knew I wanted to be a part of a society that really adds to my overall growth and with my career goals. And 180DC ticked all those boxes on my checklist by giving me a space to cultivate both my interpersonal skills and my technical skills.
Being from psychology background, the thing that intrigued the most to me about 180 degrees consulting was that even though it's an indirect help, but after all, we are helping some socially conscious organizations and we are bringing them out of the stagnancy that they are facing. And the ultimate motive is not monetary benefit.
My experience with 180 Degrees Consulting has been extremely enriching and fulfilling. Within this past year of being associated with 180 Degrees Consulting, I think I had ample opportunities to work and to grow and also to explore my own potential. Not to forget that I had the best people to work with.
Till now, I have thoroughly enjoyed my session in 180 The exceptional opportunities to work with clients, collaborate with talented people, and the diversity of work make me so much productive every day that even today I regret my decision of not having joined it in my very first year. All thanks to our union and the exceptional team that we have.
I guess it is inclusivity what I love the most about the society because everybody is welcomed here. And it's not about the fact that whether or not you are from commerce background or any other department, or whether or not you want to pursue consulting as a career in the future or not, you are equally welcome.
The best part of being in 180DC is this team spirit. Here we share our ideas, learn to grow in unison, and even expect constructive criticism. We have analyzed our thoughts and provided the services that were worth it. The different kinds of consulting toolkit sessions and even the group sessions added to our benefit and learning opportunity.
With that, we came to the end of the video. Did you guys enjoy it? Because we enjoyed making it a lot. So
Yes.
okay, that's so nice. You can use the chat to say what you felt about the video, and yeah, so we'll keep reading it. With that, I would like to hand over the mic to my dear teammate Mabad Reddy. She will be taking forward the orientation session and will be playing a very fun activity with you. So over to you, Mabad.
Okay, thank you, Dia, for giving me this opportunity to conduct my game finally. Hi, everyone. I am Mabad, and I'm the partnership associate. So, Dia has been talking about the formal stuff up until now, but I've been waiting for this moment for so long now. So, we'll just begin with the game. Gia, can we have the presentation? Okay, thank you. So this game is called When Consulting Met Life. And this will be like an epiphany for you to see how much of a consultant we are all in our daily lives. And if you do not agree with me that you're not a consultant, then please stay with me until the end of this game and you will agree with me. So I'll just quickly state the rules of the game. So I'll be giving a statement. It will be presented on the screen. There'll be a statement. I'll read it out. And then you have to categorize that statement into a type of a consultant. So I'll just go over it again. So there'll be a statement and you have to give it a title of what consultant are you thinking like. So these will be basically thinking patterns, decision-making processes, categorize them. So Gia, can we just move to the next slide? So I'll just make it much simpler. So there are basically six different types of consultants. This is probably the only boring part you will hear, but please stick with me for 2 minutes and it'll all be clear. So there are basically six different types of consultants, which is management, strategy, operations, financial, IT, and HR. So, although these terms are very much self explanatory in themselves, I'll just quickly go over what they mean, what is their job like. Okay, so management consultants solve issues, they help organizations to improve performance on a very larger level, just like the management term says. Then, strategy, we have strategy consultants provide strategic decision making, which include the development of a plan until the execution of it. Strategy together, although they coincide together because strategy is a part of management. All right. So the next one we have is an operations consultant where they help to improve efficiency of a value as well as make day-to-day decisions. So whenever you hear a word, whenever I read out a statement that involves talking about a day-to-day decision, you have to say that this is operations. Okay. Can we move to the next slide, Gia? Okay. So financial, as the word suggests, it's about money, and financial consultants provide financial services to their clients based on the financial situation. Human resource consultants means it is also called HR. Okay, in short, we say it's HR. So HR consultants, they strategize approach to effective and efficient management of people. They basically have to do everything, anything to deal with people. They usually hire people, they fire people, they also make guidelines of workers and employees in a company. So this is an HR consultant. The last one is an IT consultant, where they provide technical guidance by improving the use make of information technology to solve problems. So these were the six types. Now I'll just quickly go over one example to show you how this game is going to work, and it'll all be very clear to you. So we'll just move to one example. Okay. So the first statement is watching Netflix at 2 a.m. and calculating the number of hours of sleep you will get if you watch just one more episode. So we all have been through this situation. Now, what kind of a consultant are you acting like when you are making that decision? I want you all to be very participative. I know this is a very good audience and we are very interactive over here. So I want a plenty of responses here. Okay.
Okay,
Well, now
I would just like to add something. So since my role is to facilitate your work from today to always, so I'll just simply write the keyword and the branch of consulting in the chat box to help you for further questions. Okay, I'm just typing it in the chat box and I'll send. That will help you in answering all the questions.
sure. Okay. So I can see a lot of responses, and I can understand that I made myself understandable with the rules of the games. Okay. I can see a lot of strategy, a lot of operations. And okay, so Sarpriyadi has also given very short keywords, which will be very handy to you following for the following statements that I'll give. So if you want to take a screenshot of it or a picture of that, you can take it for being for getting very handy stuff. Okay, so let's see what the answer is or what we think. What is the right answer? Okay, so yeah, according to us, it is strategy. But now I'm beginning to think it could have been. You guys are really smart. So I can see that you all have very clearly understood the game. So it'll be very informative yet fun. So let's move ahead. And I just want to see how much are you guys excited for this game. I just want a couple of yeses in the chat to see if you're excited to play it or not. Amazing. Okay, so I can see that there's a lot of excitement, and even I'm really excited. So let's just begin without any delay. Okay, so the next statement is working hard in 10th grade so that you can finally get that phone your parents promised. Now, what kind of a consultant are you when you're thinking like that? You're making a decision, something that's far in the future, and you're managing. Quick guesses. Guys, I want answers. I know you're all very excited. I want answer for this one. Okay. Operations, strategy, a lot of strategy, in fact. Mm-hmm. Perfect. I want more people to be talking here. We have 140 of us. There should be more responses. Guys, come on. This is just a game. Okay. Management, HR. We have a lot of guesses over here. I think we should move on to the answer now because we have a lot of statements coming up. So let's see what we think is the right answer. Okay, so a couple of you, not a couple, but quite a few of you got it right. And the correct answer is management.